Good morning and welcome to Cardigan Mountain School's 2024 Commencement Ceremony. It is our great joy and honor to gather here with you to celebrate these young men seated before us. We began this year with the goal of constructing a house of belonging. Along the way, we discovered that building a Cardigan boy takes time. Much like raising a house, it is an exacting, sometimes painful process, but if approached with patience, restraint, attention, and care, the finished product is a sturdy structure able to withstand even the fiercest of storms. Let us begin today's celebration by uniting in one spirit of gratitude for the privilege we have had in this endeavor. Gracious God, we thank you for these young men. We remember their kindness, valor, resilience, and strength. We thank you for the rigor they brought to their studies, their courage in competition, and their sweetness of soul. We are grateful to their families for trusting us with their most precious gift. Be with us now as we reflect on this year, honor our students' growth, and cheer their many achievements. Amen.
All right, let's go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, one and all, to Cardigan Mountain School's 78th commencement exercises. I know that folks have traveled to the point from near and far, and some who couldn't make it are right now watching the live stream from your homes. Parents, grandparents, alumni, graduates, trustees, and so many more friends of Cardigan, I say welcome. We are honored by your presence today, one and all. After 77 years, Cardigan has evolved as an institution, and yet through it all, much has remained unchanged. Most notably, Cardigan's commitment to and understanding of the development of boys at this extraordinary time in their lives. It is why this school was created, and it is why we are thriving today. During their time here on the Point, at times, they confound us, they make us laugh, they disappoint us, but mostly they make us swell with pride and excitement for who they are and who we see them becoming. Cardigan is a project guiding a collection of growing boys from around the country and the world to become young men of substance who aspire to live by clear and decent values as their brains, bodies, and souls make connections and begin to form their adult selves. No one can do this alone, and one of the most valuable gifts of Cardigan is that all here are immersed in. It's been mentioned in enough of the end-of-the-year celebrations and ceremonies leading up to this day that I think by now you boys know it to be true. You will have great experiences and friendships in the years to come, but you will never, ever be a 15 or maybe 16-year-old kid who has had the unbelievable good fortune to be surrounded by so many who know you and love you again. There's something about this moment of your lives that makes it even more special. It's okay if you guys don't get it yet. But based on the Sunset Hike and the emotions that were coming out of you on that evening. I think many of you do. But I can tell you that the adults around you right now definitely do, and you will too one day. So I say, families, let's sit in that nostalgic pool for a little while and smile, knowing how amazing this really is and how unique. Gentlemen of the class of 2024, you have lived and worked in the presence of giants. Cardigan's faculty are special people, and their impact will be with you for the rest of your lives. The lessons they have taught you have no expiration date. Once you set foot on Cardigan's campus, you are given a lifetime membership. It will never leave you, and you'll find that the moments that have made up your time here will serve as constant fertilizer for your growth in life. Soon, you fellows will have one more chance to thank the faculty in the receiving line. Don't regret telling someone how much they mean to you. It's an emotional day, and the lump in your throat may mean that you know something profound has happened to you. Well, you may not understand it all. You understand that. Hold back nothing, because this moment will never happen again. If you feel like laughing, laugh. If you feel like crying, let them flow. Be sure you take a moment at some point today to thank your parents and families, the people who gave you this gift of this extraordinary experience that is Cardigan Mountain School. Boys, as one who sat in those seats behind you twice as a parent, I can tell you that there isn't a room large enough to contain the love and pride surrounding you right now. Your families are here to salute you and your growth, and they are having a moment too. A moment when they see their boy, who just yesterday it seemed they were dropping off at this place so far away, now a young man grown, sturdy, aware, curious, and coiled like a spring. It's the reason why they worked so hard to get you here, and why they wouldn't have missed this day for anything. At Cardigan, we use our core values of compassion, integrity, respect, and courage as the root of everything we do. Parents, your sons have not mastered any of it. No more than any of us adults have. But one of the secret magic pieces of this place is that they know that actively and intentionally aspiring to live one's life by a set of shared values, that is a worthy pursuit. Cardigan boys call each other brothers because they know that their individual strengths and successes can only come from being part of a team. For many of us, it takes a lifetime to realize that. These boys have it in their bones right now. And the brotherhood they share is perhaps the most valuable takeaway from the Cardigan experience. A sense of purpose is not usually part of the makeup of many boys their age in this world, yet these guys have it. You've given it to them, we've given it to them, and they've given it to each other. I say the world desperately needs more Cardigan boys, young men who have a compass whose heading is true. Before we continue, and in the spirit of gratitude and recognition that we all progress from the foundation that others provided, I want to take a moment to give a special welcome to a couple of important members of the Cardigan family. Boys, some of these names that I'm about to mention are maybe familiar to you. Here today are former leaders of Cardigan, Dave and Steph McCusker. Chip and Janet Dewar. Jamie Fennell. And Mrs. Beverly Wakely is here as well. As I say each year, sit up straight, fellas, because Mrs. Wakely has a lifetime permission to stop the car and teach you a lesson. The Cardigan Giants, in whose shadows I walk, thank you so much for being here on this special day. And welcome, one and all. Thanks for making this a beautiful day in New Hampshire. Cardigan is led by a dedicated and amazing board of trustees. Like the student body, They hail from all over the country and the world and help Cardigan through storm or weather fair. I'm pleased to say that several are here today, including Lori Bohan, Tyler Lewis, Brooke Ooten, Mike Santini, and Jonathan Wakely. And of course, the chair of Cardigan's Board of Trustees, my boss, Mr. David Gregory, who I now have the distinct honor to introduce. David and his wife, Beth, are the parents of 3 fantastic kids, each unique and wonderful in their own way. Their oldest son, Max, was a member of the class of 2018. Parents in the audience today surely recognize David from his successful career in television journalism, which has included serving as chief White House correspondent for NBC News during the presidency of George W. Bush, and shortly thereafter as moderator of Meet the Press. Perhaps most important to all of us is that David loves Cardigan Mountain School. I admire David as a journalist. I value him highly as a mentor, and I am awed by his commitment to this fortunate school. It's with great respect and gratitude that I introduce my boss and friend, Mr. David Gregory.
Thank you, Chris. That's a lovely introduction. What a beautiful day. I'm so happy to be there. Guys, perk up. You can smile. You can let loose. Nothing too tense, and really not anything expected of you. You just have to be able to walk on stage, get the diploma. It's done, and then just enjoy it. Just lean in. Maybe you didn't get to live in McCusker Hall, but that's just how it goes. But you can walk by it. But don't even look at it. Don't even look at it unless you live there. Well, graduates, congratulations. And to your families and other loved ones, welcome to the Point. What a fantastic day. It's not always like this, in case you didn't know, but it is today. I am actually a sucker for graduations. I love them. I just love it. It always makes me emotional. And if there is crying up here, nobody panic. Boys, there'll be a lot of crying among your parents, maybe today, over the next 10, 20 years. It's normal. Nothing to be concerned about. Mrs. Frost may cry, and she might cry for me. I don't know. But I love graduation, and it makes me emotional because it's just exciting to be around you because everything's for you. Everything's ahead of you, and that makes us all excited because we want that for ourselves. You worked hard to get to this moment. You should enjoy it. It marks a real sense of accomplishment, something meaningful and durable in your life. So as the chair of the board, I want to thank you for the effort that you put into your years here at Cardigan. I want to thank your parents and other loved ones who are here for trusting us to support and educate these boys, which has been our honor. And I want to thank the adults at Cardigan. The adults at Cardigan Mountain School. They're on the outer rim. They're here as part of the faculty. I want to thank them for who you are and for what you do each and every day. My favorite saying at Cardigan, we have a few really good ones, but I have a favorite, and that is that at Cardigan, we will know your boy and we will love your boy. And I want you guys to know, as you get older, that's it. To be known and loved for exactly who you are is the greatest gift you're going to get in life. And you're getting it now. So don't take it for granted, but be grateful for it, because that's what you've had here. That's what this place is about. It's all you need. As Chris said, I love Cardigan Mountain School. I'm a past parent, and I give support to this place for 2 major reasons. One, it's a place where a young man can gain confidence. If you struggle in school or want to grow as an athlete or need some help getting yourself together, or you want to connect with other guys your age and form a brotherhood, if you want to experience learning hands-on through woodworking or through our STEM-focused GATES programming, or you want to experience the peace and relaxation that comes from the outdoors, all of it you can and have done here. 2, Cardigan stands for the idea that every single one of our boys should be proud of who they are and who they are becoming. Confidence and pride, that is our mission. Finally, to you graduates, all of us look forward to watching you shine. But I want to add that I look forward to watching you struggle. It's going to happen. Life can be hard. We fail, we make mistakes, we endure hardships, trust me. But you're going to be okay. You are going to be okay if you remember what you've learned here, that confidence, that pride, and the knowledge that you are loved. Embrace the hard stuff, learn from it, be better, be authentic, be grateful, and go for everything you want in life. As Chris said, remember to thank someone at Cardigan who touched your life. They really appreciate that. Remember to thank your parents. We appreciate it too. And when you do get those phones back, please return your parents' texts. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, David. You know, David has grown a lot, too, in the years that he's been here. I think this may be the first dry set of remarks that he's made. It was close. It was close. No, thanks a lot, David, and well said, as always. I now have the pleasure of the honor of presenting the Commencement Awards. And while today is a day to celebrate all of you guys, all of our graduates, Cardigan does have a tradition of recognizing certain individuals through 8 formal student awards. The Caldwell Prize is awarded to the senior who has shown outstanding athletic achievement and sportsmanship. The 2024 Caldwell Prize is awarded to Nathan Caples. The Dewar Prize is awarded annually in honor of Dr. and Mrs. Cameron K. Dewar to the member of the senior class with the highest academic standing. The 2024 Dewar Prize is awarded to Terry Langeteague. The Hinman Prize is given annually in memory of Mr. and Mrs. Harold P. Hinman to the senior who, in the opinion of the faculty, by industrious application to his studies, through his attitude on the playing field, and by his behavior and integrity, most nearly approaches the ideals of manhood as conceived in the minds of the founders of Cardigan Mountain School. The 2024 Hinman Prize is awarded to Davis Jameson. The Founders Prize is awarded to the senior who has the will to complete any project, regardless of the difficulties encountered, without thought of personal gain, and whose objective is a job well done, in the same approach that characterized the life of Harold P. Hinman, one of the founders of Cardigan Mountain School. The 2024 Founders Prize is awarded to Leo Kim. The Norman and Beverly Wakely Prize is awarded by the class of 1989 to the senior who, in the opinion of his classmates, best upholds the tradition, spirit, and pride of Cardigan Mountain School, thus making every day a beautiful day in New Hampshire. The 2024 Norman and Beverly Wakely Prize is awarded to Tony Lee. The Panacci Memorial Award is awarded annually by the class of 1959 as a memorial to Carl J. Panacci, to that member of the senior class who, in the eyes of his fellow students, has achieved the best attained ideals of honesty, integrity, leadership, and general social and spiritual adjustment. The 2024 Panacci Memorial Award goes to Langston Williams. The Skibisky Award is given as a memorial to Michael R. Skibisky, to that member of the senior class who has shown the greatest progress during his Cardigan Mountain School years. The 2024 Skibisky Memorial Award goes to Anabi Diallo. The William Knapp Morrison Award is presented to the senior who, in the opinion of the students, best exemplifies the spirit of Willie Morrison, class of '82, in academics, athletics, and as a campus citizen. The 2024 William Knapp Morrison Award goes to Mikey Mitchell. In addition to our formal awards, this year we have 3 students who will be receiving the Faculty Prize, awarded to the seniors who, in the opinion of the faculty, have made special contributions to Cardigan Mountain School. Boys, as I call your name, please come up. The 2024 Faculty Prize is awarded to Ben Clary. The 2024 Faculty Prize is awarded to Finn Donnellan. The 2024 Faculty Prize is awarded to Terry Langeteague. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our final award of the day, the Gilbert Family Service Award. It's in honor of the extraordinary volunteer efforts of Cardigan parents Maureen and Andy Gilbert. The Gilbert Family Service Award is given annually to recognize a member or members of the Cardigan community whose service to the school has been exceptional. Maureen and Andy are here today with 2 of their 3 sons, both of whom are Cardigan alumni. Please give a wave. Recipients of your award fully understand the importance of community and are recognized by their extended Cardigan family as models of leadership through exemplary service. This year's award is presented to a family whose home has been filled with Cardigan boys for the last 4 years. These parents have opened their doors nearly every weekend to students who need a break from campus and a home-cooked meal. They've hosted countless boys whose parents couldn't come for long weekends, including many last-minute stays during the pandemic. And over the summer, they have been, and I'm sure will continue to be, a nexus for playdates, backyard barbecues, and overnights for Cardigan boys in the area. In addition to operating a de facto off-campus dorm, they've attended all of our local gatherings. Their family business has sponsored the auction and supported the annual fund, and their fixtures on our home and away sidelines, cheering on Cougars at soccer, baseball, and wrestling matches all over New England. For all these reasons, the recipients of this award have clearly distinguished themselves in their service to the Cardigan community. Their parting tribute will be a tree planted on campus to commemorate the lasting, blossoming legacy of their son's experience here on the Point. Jackie and Jeff Hudkins, your generous spirit and love for our school and middle school boys is inspirational to me and all of us here at Cardigan. It should be no surprise a strong, kind young man like Magnum has grown from your roots. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to express our school's gratitude to you in the form of this year's Gilbert Family Service Award. Thanks so much, Jackie and Jeff. It's now my pleasure to introduce this year's all-school leader, Terry Langeteague.
Thank you, Mr. Day. I can't tell you how profound it is to stand here in front of all of you. To graduate from Cardigan is an incredible honor. To be able to speak in front of you is humbling and something I never imagined as I watched students graduate for as long as I can remember as a faculty child. Cardigan is my home. I spent years preparing for and wondering what it would be like to be a student here. Words can't describe the emotions that I am feeling at this very moment because this is your home too. A home we have made together. And I now stand before you with the overwhelming task of helping close out our amazing careers together. This is a tremendous undertaking that no one person deserves, but I'll do my best to honor all of you and hopefully make you all proud. So many people will thank the faculty for all the things that they have done for us over the course of the day, but I want to do so myself. One small gesture like this pales in comparison to their efforts, but I'd still like to make it together. Please join me in applauding our advisors, coaches, dorm parents, and teachers for all the sacrifices they made to help us become who we are today. As a faculty child, my parents have had front row seats for my Cardigan career. I want to personally thank them for allowing Cardigan to become a reality for me. Your parents made an incredible investment and put all of their trust in Cardigan when they sent you here. Now they are here to celebrate with you as you cross the stage to receive your diploma and then drive away from the point as an alumni. Let's be sure to thank them another time for believing so much in us that they allowed us to become a part of this amazing school's history. We are growing up in a world that seems to be becoming more complicated every day. People cling to their comforts and beliefs, and they fear differences and the challenges that come with learning from mistakes. It seems like it is easier to dismiss something that is uncomfortable or new as wrong or fake, and it is hard to know where to turn. I am proud to say that Cardigan has taught us better. The faculty have painstakingly taught us to discern between right and wrong, derive value from character, and prioritize substance over flash or fanciness. There are other schools where that might matter, but we appreciate the little things that build a strong community and lead to greater rewards. We over me is present in all that we do. No, none of us are exactly the same, and we're not supposed to be. There's no one kind of Cardigan boy or single roadmap to success. We have been taught to look for common ground and celebrate one another for our similarities and differences. We have learned that real rewards come with sacrifices, and success is that much sweeter when it is earned with true effort, blood, sweat, and tears. We are certain, every single one of us, that relationships, the way we care for one another, are more important than any victory we will ever earn. That is what makes us Cougars. Cardigan's mission statement reads, Cardigan Mountain School offers a close-knit community that prepares middle school boys in mind, body, and spirit for responsible and meaningful lives in global society. Ms. Bork has helped us on this straightforward yet profound sentence in chapel the whole year. It is at the center of our house of belonging. For me, the idea of a global society is especially important. We don't always realize how awesome it is that we are from so many different places in the world and a plethora of distinct and rich backgrounds. How many middle schools have students from 9 different countries in a graduating class, and a dozen states, and even more in the student body? How many 9th graders live shoulder to shoulder with such a diverse community, sharing simple things such as a spicy bowl of instant noodles, or something as profound as being vulnerable and confiding in your roommate that you miss home? Being able to learn from so many different perspectives at such a young age makes Cardigan unlike any other place. What makes our community even more exceptional is that even though we are different, we are still able to be tight with each other in so many ways. This does not just happen, and it is particularly important to me as a half-Korean, half-American boy who was actually born overseas. I've been able to find my home in this diverse community and not just be comfortable, but confident in who I am, where I am from, and who I'm becoming. All of it. And this is because of you, my Cardigan brothers and the faculty. It has meant so much to me to be able to explore both sides of my heritage and remain connected to the culture that my mother has bestowed upon me. It is also incredible that we are able to explore the cultures from all around the world. We have each embraced this once unfamiliar place and turned it into our home. It has been no small effort to make it to the seats that you are currently in. It has required doing the little things and the big things, and it has not always been glamorous. So much of our success at Cardigan has come from our refusal to skip what might seem unnecessary, overkill, or mundane to get to the top. We have made sure to embrace every part of our journey and keep our efforts strong. That cannot be taken for granted, and it does not simply happen. After a time that has seemed like forever, but was too short at the same time, our last day is finally here. I can't believe it's time for us, the class of 2024, to say goodbye to each other and the community, though I see it as more of a see you later. It is even crazier to think that in just a few hours, this campus will fall silent, and we will head our separate ways. Some of us will attend the same schools. Some of us will compete against each other in sports or spend time together during breaks, while others will drift apart. Don't take this journey for granted. Don't forget what we accomplished together. I want to make it clear that even though I have lived at Cardigan for most of my life, and I will continue to do so, once you all leave, a huge part of me will be departing as well. You all mean the world to me, and I can't wait to see you years from now and learn where your path has taken you. Thank you so much for making this the time of our lives. You will always be my Cardigan brothers. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Terry, both for your incredibly apt and thoughtful reflections this morning, and also for your quiet, consistent, and mature leadership all year. It's been really fun to watch you grow up here on the Point. And now it's my tremendous honor to introduce this year's commencement speaker, although it's very likely that he needs absolutely no introduction at all. Mr. Edilberto Eddie Ramos. I actually practiced that a couple times. When Eddie Ramos and his wife Faye came to New Hampshire in 1967, his teaching career was already well underway. Eddie moved to the United States after teaching at La Salette High School and college in the Philippines. He came to Enfield to teach at a high school then located at the La Salette Seminary. When that school closed in 1974, Cardigan made one of the best decisions in our history when we welcomed Eddie and Faye to the Point. As a forward-thinking math teacher, Eddie was quickly indispensable. He nurtured our fledgling math club into a fiercely competitive force and soon became a very young department chair who would consistently pioneer curricula. He also had a hand in jump-starting Cardigan's tentative first steps into the computer age. Eddie not only researched the hardware, software, and teaching materials needed for our students, he also trained and supported faculty members so they too could plunge fearlessly into the information age. Some here have been lucky enough to witness the Eddie Ramos and Wim Hart magic, perhaps while bowling or playing tennis with that dynamic duo. Did you also know that Eddie once coached a 2-member biathlon team? Or did you know that he and Faye were the first to welcome a young Dave McCusker to campus in the fall of 1978? Perhaps that first warm welcome was what led Mr. McCusker to return as head of school some 30 years later. The warmth and care that Eddie Ramos has poured into this community is hard to describe and will be impossible to repay. Nevertheless, we are delighted to have faculty member, Cardigan parent, and honorary alumnus Eddie Ramos here to share his wisdom with us today as he marks 50 years of service to Cardigan Mountain School. Ladies and gentlemen, and soon-to-be graduates, I am honored to introduce an ordinary, extraordinary person, Eddie Ramos.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Day, for that very kind introduction. Dear graduates, parents, and family members of the graduating class, distinguished guests, my dear friends. My two sons are in the media business. Hence, I solicited their suggestion for a commencement address. This was their unanimous professional advice, and I quote, "You are addressing young Generation Z, Dad, so keep it very, very short." I tried, gentlemen, but I have yet to figure out how to use emojis and textisms in my remarks. So, gentlemen, let me be straightforward. I am giving you your very last homework assignment at Cardigan, which is to reflect on the wisdom of my favorite Arabian proverb, which states, "Four things never return: the spoken word, the spent arrow, the past life, and the neglected opportunity." The theme of my address this morning is the journey taken by many of us that converges at the Cardigan point. Bear with me as I share tidbits of my own journey, as well as the amazing journey of your predecessors. I shall attempt to weave the components of your homework assignment in the process. More than 50 years ago, I was sent to Enfield, New Hampshire by a religious congregation, the Missionaries of Our Lady of La Salette, to teach math at their prep school. When the seminary closed its doors in 1974, I had two job offers. One, a teaching job at the Unified School District in California. The other, at a small junior boarding school nestled in Canaan, New Hampshire. The choice couldn't be more stark. I chose granite over gold and never regretted that decision. The welcome my wife and I received from the Wakeleys, the Collinses, the Pecks, the Marions, Mr. Hal Finkbeiner, and other members of the community was tremendously encouraging. Their generosity and kindness transcended words. The support I received from succeeding administrations has bolstered my resolve to dedicate my career at Cardigan. The pristine location of Cardigan lived up to New Hampshire's slogan at the time of my arrival at the point. Mounted on vehicle registration, it was simple and elegant. It read, "Scenic New Hampshire." Norman Wakely, the head of school, emphasized his point of view whenever we crossed paths with his ever-famous expression, "It's a beautiful day in New Hampshire." I concurred with him, except, of course, in January or February, as Davis suggested this morning, when the fierce wind came hauling down from Canada, dropping the temperature to an unimaginable 30 degrees below zero. As I trudged from Greenwood House across the football field to the gym and the hockey rink, to do my nightly ancillary duty, which was to turn the lights off on the main buildings on campus to help reduce Cardigan's electric bills. It was during those exhausting walks that I conjured images of coconut trees, the warm sea, wide expanse of rice fields, and the tropical islands I left behind, wondering out loud, what am I doing in a place like this? Soon after, New Hampshire, with its Yankee eccentricities, replaced the slogan with "Live free or die." I endorse the slogan strongly. Cardigan has survived through some lean years, but also thrived during its prosperity. Through thick and thin, the school never wavered in instilling to the boys its core values: mutual respect, kindness, compassion are encouraged at the opening day of school and throughout the year. From the dormitory to the classroom to the playing field, this advice to students has become a mantra. If you don't have anything nice to say or to do to someone, then don't say it, don't do it. This, I believe, is an essence of the first two components that never return, as mentioned in the Arabian proverb, the spoken word and the spent arrow. Hurtful words and hostile actions are demeaning and unretractable. Instead of apologizing after directing a harsh word or cruel deed to someone, why not interact the Cardigan way? Respect the other fella, as Coach Marion in his folksy way would have advised. The third component of the Arabian proverb pertains to our previous lives. My dear graduates, like your predecessors, you have experienced a transformation from the insecurities of a fledgling teenager to the more confident young gentleman that you have become. Continue to reinforce the norms of good manners and decency, demonstrating to all that chivalry is not dead. You have acquired and will continue to develop skills to make responsible choices. Concurrently, you have experienced and will continue to learn the inevitable consequences of poor judgment. Be diligent with the choices that you make, for the world ahead of you is fraught with conflicting ideologies. For instance, there is a war in Europe predisposed by power and greed over the sovereignty of a peace-loving nation. There's also a conflict in the Middle East initiated by hideous acts of terrorism and a retaliatory aftermath that has caused the suffering of children and the innocent. Excuse me. And here at home, the media are permeated with tribalism, which has become even more divisive. And I will spare you the details of the sorry state of our body politics, which has worldwide implications. Gentlemen, you are never too young to elevate your aspirations. Greta Thunberg was 15 years old when she became an environmental activist in Sweden. Malala Yousafzai was 17 when she received a Nobel Peace Prize for her educational activism in Pakistan. So elevate your aspiration to become responsible and transparent global citizens. Aspire to become faithful and proactive stewards of planet Earth. Aspire to become proponents of justice and equality. Aspire to become staunch guardrails of freedom and democracy. In fulfilling these lofty aspirations, stay grounded in Cardigan's core values of respect, compassion, integrity, and courage. Be steadfast in upholding your ethical and moral compass. Embrace technology and the power of social media, but be vigilant with false information as well as the abortive capabilities of artificial intelligence. Many have taken the journey which leads to this undeniably premier junior boarding school in the country. Time constraints prevent me from sharing so many incredible cyclic journeys. Some return to the point as teachers, dorm parents, coaches, staff members, others as members of the Board of Trustees, and one even returned as the head of school. My dear graduates, you have your own journey to share. Share them so others may be inspired by your amazing experiences at the point. In 2003, Judge Judy, a television personality, delivered the commencement address to Cardigan's graduating class. I could still picture her in an all-red power outfit, delivering a message that still resonates with me to this day. I invoke her powerful advice. You only have one chance at a first impression. Gentlemen, you have acquired a vast arsenal of higher order intellectual tools and reliable interpersonal skills to take with you at the next level of your educational pursuit and beyond. Never hesitate to make that first impression counts. Make it count with your scholarly achievements. Make it count with your musical and theatrical talents. Make it count with your penchant for the arts. Make it count with your sincere and enthusiastic participation at chapel services. Make it count with your multilingual abilities. Make it count with your genuine effort to volunteer and to do community service. Make it count with your innovative ideas. Make it count with your innate ability to do hands-on projects. Make it count with your athletic skills and achievements. Make it count with your superb leadership qualities. Make it count with your fortitude and courage under challenging circumstances. And above all, make it count with the enduring bond of friendship which you forge with your Cardigan brothers. The last component of the Arabic proverb pertains to neglected opportunity. When an opportunity comes your way, grab it by the tail and hang on to it tightly. It may turn around to bite you, but at least you tried. Success is not measured alone by the attainment of a goal, but also measured by one's courage and determination in pursuit of that goal. Excuse me. Many immigrants come to this country to pursue the American dream. My journey to America was unexpected. Due to mitigating circumstances, I was drafted as a last-minute replacement. I could have refused the offer, yet I embraced the opportunity of my life, blindly as it seemed at age 22, but ever so grateful and proud to call this great country my new home. Gentlemen of the graduating class, before your departure from campus, you have one important task to do: to show your appreciation for the opportunity and privilege of attending Cardigan Mountain School. A badge of honor you will always carry with you. A group of gentlemen, a group of Korean alumni from the class of 2008 visited the campus recently. All 6 gentlemen have impeccable resumes and impressive careers. Yet they returned to the point 16 years later to reminisce fondly their golden days of gladness and youthful exuberance. The group presented us their former teachers with exquisite coffee mugs with this inscription: "The influence of a teacher can never be erased." What a heartfelt tribute and intangible benefit in our profession. Gentlemen, I leave you with a quotation from a very humble, wise man, Mohandas Gandhi. He said, "Our beliefs become our thoughts become our words become our actions become our habits become our virtues, and our virtues become our destiny." My dear graduates, your journey, your incremental destinies converge at the point, guided by the beliefs ingrained in you by your parents and members of your family, sustained and enhanced by the Cardigan community. It is only fitting then that you take time to express your gratitude in thoughts, words, and deeds to those whose influences molded your mind and built your character. In my native tongue, maraming salamat po at mabuhay. Thank you and long may you live.
Thank you, Eddie, for sharing your reflections with us here this morning. Extraordinary. And I'm sure all these lads will remember every word of it. Okay, now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas.
Alejo Bay Jimenez. Charles Logan Best. Thomas Burks. Anthony Brunetti. Alexander Calabro. Nathan Caples. Conley Merritt Chen. Chun Chong. Yoon Oo Cho. Chung Un Choi. Kyle Chu. Benjamin David Clary. Hamilton Pope Day. Pablo Dalmazo Puente. Anabi Issa Diallo. Finnegan Michael Donnellan. Ethan Daniel Ellis. Roger Marcel Emel Longrand. Connor William Fox. Maxim Garbut. Victor Geronimo Creasy Dodd. Gonzalez Gutierrez Jordan. Nolan Hackett. Henry Walker Harvey. Ty Remington Higginbotham. Junyen Huang. Magnum Thomas Hudkins. Noah Humphrey. Davis Spence Jamison. Charles Bruce Kaplinski. Alexander Kernesant. Sota Kidosaki. Brad Kim. Yishun Kim. Sean Kwan. Terrence Park Langety. Benjamin Michael Lewis. Ji Chao Lee. Yishen Lee. E2 Emil Lindholm. Zhen Yuan Liu. Federico Lujan Leliu. Griffin McClure. Michael Anthony Mitchell, Jr. James Quinn Nicodem. Benjamin Agario Ontario. Junwan O. Salvador Onati Iberi. Robert Watts Uten. Timothy Panasenko. Maxon Wes Parker Bartlett. Fun Yu Pu. Ronaldo Ramos Samon. Javier Raskin Isita. Channing Sands Rice. Mateo Rivero Burrell Torres. Julian Michael Santini. Santiago Schofecker Arswaga. Colin Spencer Smith. Eli Andrew Steffen. Yushen Sun. Winbin Tong. Nazar Tatus. Blooms Liam Tracy. Richard Talmadge Treadwell. Langston Sean Williams. Duisheng Xu. Jungi Liu. I'm not wrong. Owen Yuan. Kyan Yui. Bingray Zhao. Yusheng Zhao. Chance Zhai Zhu.
Never will they be so well behaved as they are right now. And no grass stains yet either. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2024. And now, please stand as we prepare to sing the Cardigan hymn, which can be found at the back of your program. Following the singing of the hymn, Ms. Borick will close our commencement exercises by offering a benediction. Once again, congratulations, fellows.
Congratulations, men. We're so proud of you. Please join me now in a final blessing before you go. Cardigan class of 2024, thank you for all that you have given us in your time here on the Point. This will always be your home. These will always be your brothers. We will always be your family. May God keep you safe and well as you adventure forth from here. And may your hearts be forever bound to this place as you carry its joyful spirit with you wherever you go. Amen.